Question 5. This here is a very interesting question. At first sight, it might seem that it is very complicated question, but let me simplify it for you. So they have given 30 decimals, and the set of this 30 decimals is called T. The sum of all the 30 decimals is given as S, and the sum of estimated values of this 30 decimals is given as E. So for estimation, they have given us a small rule. So we have to follow that rule. So what does the rule say? If the 10th digit, means the digit after the decimal point, if it is even, then we have to round it up to the nearest integer. And if the 10th digit of the decimal point, after the decimal point, is an odd number, then we have to round it down to nearest integer. Also, they have given that one third of the numbers are even. So 10 numbers are even, means they are not even. The 10th digit of them is even. Okay, so remaining 20 are the numbers in which the 10th digit is odd. So they have asked us that what can be the possible value of E minus S, and the options that they have given is minus 16, 6 and 10. So let us see how to solve them. First of all, I will make two parts, the even ones and the odd ones, so it will be easier to understand. So let us take even ones first of all. So I am writing subscript E for even. So TE is the set of all the numbers in which the 10th digit is even. Okay, so we have 10 numbers over here. SE is the sum of all those 10 numbers, and EE is the sum of estimated values of those even numbers. Okay, so first of all, we will find out the limits of EE minus SE. So what will happen if we find out the limits? If we find out the limits, then we will be able to calculate the values which can be accommodated in those limits. Okay, similarly we will find out the limit for EO minus SO. Okay, but let us first of all find out the limits for EE minus SE. Let us take a number which will have the largest possible difference, okay, between the estimated value and the original value. So let me take one number as 1.0001. So here the 10th digit is an even integer because 0 is an even integer. The value of the estimated number will be 2 because it is an even integer, so we have to round it up. The difference between the original number and the estimated number will be 2 minus 1.0001, which will be approximately equal to 1. So this is the maximum difference that we can have. Similarly, let us find out the minimum difference that we can have between the original number and the estimated value. So I can take the number as 89999 and so on. So the estimated value will be 2 and the difference will be 2 minus 1.899, which is approximately equal to 0.1. So the difference between the estimated value and original value will lie between 0.1 and 1. So for all the 10 numbers, the difference will lie between E minus SE will lie between 10 into 0.1 and 1 into 10, which is equals to 1 is less than E minus SE less than 10. So this we got as the limits of EE minus SE. Okay. Similarly, we will find out the limits for odd numbers. Okay, not for odd numbers. Okay, the ones in which the 10th digit is the odd number. So we have 20 numbers such, and the sum of all those 20 numbers is SO, and the sum of estimated values of all those numbers is EO. So we have to find out the limits of EO minus SO. We don't have to find out the limit of SO minus EO because that will make it complicated. We have to go in the same way as it is asked in the question. So it is asked E minus S. So here also we found out EE minus SE. Here also we will find out EO minus SO. Okay. So let us check what can be the values. Okay. So the smallest possible difference can be at the point where we have, because we have to round it down. Okay, we have to round it down. So 1.1000, which is approximately equals to 1. Okay, and the difference between them is 1 minus 1.1, which is equals to 0.1. Okay, negative of 0.1, I would say. Okay. Similarly, we can find the largest difference when we have 1.999. Okay, which is approximately. So when the 10th digit is even, odd, we have odd here. Okay, when it is even, we have to round it up, but when it is odd, we have to round it down. So here also it will be rounded down to 1. So 1 minus 1.999, which will be approximately equal to 1, negative of 1, again negative of 1. So the value of the estimated value minus original value lies between minus 1 and minus 0.1. So this is the largest difference, I would say, and this is the smallest difference because it is negative. Okay, this is negative, that's why. So we have 20 numbers as such. So 20 into minus 1 will be lesser than EO minus SO will be lesser than 20 into minus 0.1. So these values will lie between minus 20 to minus 2. Let us club both of these equations. So if we club both of them, then we will have let me write it over here. So E minus S is equals to, can I write it EE minus SE plus EO minus SO? So the limits will be added. So lower limit of EE minus SE is 1 and lower limit of EO minus SO is minus 20. So minus 20 plus 1 is minus 19, which is less than E minus S, because I have added this EE plus EO, which is E, SE plus SO, which is S. Okay, which is again less than. So the upper limit of EE minus SE is 10 and the upper limit of EO minus SO is minus 2. So 10 minus 2 is 8. So the value of E minus S can lie between minus 19 to 8, anywhere between minus 19 to 8. So which options fall in this range? So option 1, which is minus 16, and option 2, which is 6. So the correct option will be option B. I hope it is clear.